all about the U here in South Florida.
Never heard that before, really?
Never heard that?
No.
Respect the U. It's all about the U. It's a big 3rd and 8 for the Terrapins. O'Brien's going to take a shot downfield. Has a man. Reception is made.
Review it, but look at that, catching the ball with his hands. And again, this is what Miami's going to do. They're going to let you go one-on-one. You got to make those plays, and the more you do, the more you're going to be able to run the ball and have success. But that was nice pitch and catch.
So Travis Balch will try to put the Terrapins on top. And he is true. So Maryland leads 7-6 as we just get underway here in the second.
You thought you'd see a little bit more of him this year. All the talk in camp, and he definitely looked like he was balling. But you see the stable. I mean, Miller's doing pretty well. So there's a lot of guys that are getting a lot of touches, and he's one of them in the future.
Storm Johnson gets going and loses the ball. He'll have to take it down to the fifth freshman from just down the road at Monsignor Pace is the starting quarterback. Ja'Cory Harris out with a concussion, and Morris showing his legs. 2-yard pickup and a bit of punishment at the end of that play. A nice tackle by the freshman Matt Robinson. Mike James in the I formation. James will get the call off the left-hand side. Gets to about the 20, just short of the 21. We'll call it a 3-yard.
Mark Whipple, they've coached together. They've coached against each other for a long time. Really good friends. They talk all the time. It's going to be fun to watch that matchup.
Big 3rd and 4. Ball resting just outside the 20. Morris rolling to his left, has his man. Good receiver to find, number 85, Leonard Hankerson, the senior from Fort Lauderdale, a 6-yard pickup. One thing, though, he's a politician. Take us through us, David.
He's a politician. Watch him roll it. So now all he has to do is read half the field. So it makes the read easy for Stephen Morris and Leonard Hankerson. That's 22 straight games with a catch. He's a catching machine.
Well, you know why I say he's a politician? He says his favorite cane of all time, Randy Shannon.
That's nice. Good looking.
1st and 10. Lamar Miller will set back. He bounces out to the left-hand side. LaMiller all the way out to the 50-yard line. Kenny Tate has to come up from the free safety position and make the
buy time and use his feet. Watch this. Look at him stutter, cut up the middle, cut back on the outside. And just a great job of staying patient, not getting flustered, not just plowing it up in there and trying to get a couple yards. Great job waiting for it to develop and then hitting a home run. And he picked up 22 because of his patience.
Miller already with 62 yards on the day. It's a 1st down at the 49. Miller once again bouncing out to the outside. This time the Terrapins are there to greet. 2nd down and 8. Ball at the 49 of the Terrapins. Stephen Morris across the middle, picked off. Alex Wojak taking it down the left-hand side, and this could be a pick 6. Put it on the board for the Terrapins. Coach Randy Shannon told us turnovers is something we cannot have. Travis Baltz on for the extra point. And Baltz puts it through. So before this is his 2nd interception for a touchdown. Storm Johnson lets it goes into the end zone, so we'll bring it out to the 20, and that's where the Canes will come out and watch of Don Brown, the offensive coordinator. So on 1st and 10 from the 20, Greg Cooper in the backfield. He'll get the call. Great tackle once again by number 33, Alex Wojak, on 2nd down and 9. They'll stay with the running game. Greg Cooper, the hammer, all the way out to about the 38-yard line and a 16-yard pickup. Alongside David Pollack, I'm Todd Harris on a 1st and 10, ball resting at about the 38-yard line. Staying with the running game, this time Greg Cooper, the senior from Memphis, finding no room there. 2nd down and 10. I formation for the Canes. And again, Greg Cooper barely able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offensive coordinator Coach Whipple, he told us if we can run the ball 40 times, we can win the game. Big 3rd down and 11. Back to pass, man wide open at midfield. Leonard Hankerson to the rescue with a 14-yard pickup, and the drive stays alive.
Great job, Stephen Morris. Watch him look to the right, look to the left, stay patient, stay up in the pocket, then throw the ball to Hankerson. Listen, I'd find 85 a lot. That's the guy I would look for. He's not Benjamin with the speed, but he's so dependable. He's going to catch the rock, makes big plays. And look at the play selection so far by Miami. You don't see that very often. If Ja'Cory Harris is in there, you're not seeing 20 runs and 6 passes.
And that was a key for Maryland defensive coordinator Don Brown, know where 85 is. On 1st and 10, they go back to the running game. Mike James off the left-hand side, and a beautiful piece of running there. They go into hurry-up offense. Wow. James lowers his shoulder, takes on the first would-be tackler. And James, the 3 running backs from Miami. Right now, it's Miller with 70 yards, Cooper with 27, and James with 21. Brings up a first down from the 31. Morris now back to pass, stays in the pocket, fires across the middle, reception made at the 5. LaRon Byrd comes down with the ball, but give credit to Stephen Morris, the true freshman who stood in the pocket, and after last week's shot to Ja'Cory Harris, Morris took a shot but delivered a strike.
Never take a chance, get up to the line, run a play as quick as you can, make sure they don't have time to review it.
And they bring in the hammer, Mike James. He'll get it down to about the 2-yard line, a 3-yard pickup. Let's look at this one more time. Watch the hit that he takes.
And the ball floats up a little bit, but Trenton Hughes, 21, couldn't make a play on it, and Bird could.
10th play of the drive. Off the right-hand side, touchdown Miami. Mike James punches it in. The pick 6, the 10-play drive capped off by Mike James.
Mike James time. He gets his turn. Miller, you've had yours. Cooper's going to get his. They'll spread the carries out.
Let's see if they can execute this extra point a little bit better than last time. Blocked at the line of scrimmage. Bosher is blocked by number 72, Joe Villano, the sophomore from Rexford, New York. His father, a former Terp All-American, and Villano knocks it down, so that's 2-point after attempt strike from the redshirt freshman Danny O'Brien to Kevin Dorsey, and that accounts for Maryland's scoring. David, you surprised at this point?
Well, I mean, I think you look at both quarterbacks, and, you know, Danny O'Brien hadn't made a big mistake yet, and Stephen Morris making a big mistake.
Torrey Smith got ahead of steam, got all the way out to about James Franklin, the offensive coordinator, says the game is slowing down for him. They give it to the fullback up the middle. No one accounts for him. He's all the way out. Taylor Watson, number 36. So he's 1st and 10, ball at the 48. O'Brien on the give. Big hole. David Meggett with plenty of room to run. He's finally tackled at the 14.
Miami's defense is the rush defense. If there's an area that you've seen them been attacked, and last week Virginia did a good job with it.
1st and 10 from the 15. Hard hitting down there. Meggett gets the call one more time. He'll pick up 3. Both extra points, no good for the Hurricanes. 2nd down and 12. Darrell Scott on the carry. He'll get it up to about the 13. Terrapins 2 for 6 on 3rd down conversions on the day. O'Brien pumps once, across the middle, has a man. It'll be a 1st down. Darrell Scott sneaking out of it. O'Brien will put it up in the air. Had his receiver open, hit Adrian Cannon in the hands, and Cannon unable to bring it in. So Baltz converts. Maryland pushes their lead 17-12 with 3:21 to play here in the opening half. Putting the true freshman back there on a windy day. Ball goes out of the end zone. Strom Johnson, the freshman from Loganville, Georgia, just gets a hand on it. They'll bring it out to the 20.
They're 20 points behind every game they play. I mean, they got to come out with style points.
Lamar Miller, the lone setback on 1st and 10 for the Hurricanes. Miller up the middle does a great job of picking his way to a 5-yard
It's been a little bit different today. It's been more run, a lot more run. And so how much faith do you have in Stephen Morris to drop back? And
2nd down and 4. Bit of a missed start there, and they find Travis Benjamin with all kinds of speed, and he was about a shoelace away from breaking this wide.
We'll have it to now.
1st and 15. Morris faking the handoff, rolling to his left. Remember, he's got a cannon of an arm. Lets it fire, almost picked off. The ball was tipped. He was looking for Travis Benjamin.
Across his body, squaring up his shoulders and flinging it right to him. And Gordon's got to make that play. And then Benjamin
was the second receiver.
Yeah, he almost got the benefit of the tip and tried to get it, but that was a good throw by Moore. You got to, what did Coach Shannon say yesterday? Help your quarterback out. You got to make those plays for him.
2nd down and 15. Ball just shy of the 31-yard line. Back to the running game. Mike James gets the call. Miami out. Last week's concussion, will not play this week. Might not play next week. This is true freshman Stephen Morris. And what a way to start, finding Travis Benjamin. Then he's able to scramble out of the pocket and show off his skills. And finally, this one stays in the pocket, takes the hit, finds LaRon Bird and his receiver helping out his quarterback. So the true freshman from just down the road played his prep ball at Monsignor Pace, 5 miles from Sun Life Stadium. And a year ago, he was playing high school ball. Now he's starting for the U.
The U.
I got that in for you.
And replacing Ja'Cory Harris, and he's done a pretty good job. I mean, you look at the turnover, that's the one play he probably wishes he could have back. And I think if you want an indication of how confident Mark Whipple feels in this cat right here, if he lets him throw right here on 3rd and 13, I think you're going to see that he has some confidence. And if he runs a nice little screen or a draw, you might say, okay, well, you know, he's just trying to protect the young guy. But got plenty of time with 1:58 left. And Maryland wants the ball back if they can get it back. And
3rd and 13. Plenty of time. Wow. Benjamin is loose. All the way down to the 20. Freshman.
Yeah, and this is the guy. This is the difference maker. If you want to talk about Travis Benjamin, 4.3 speed after the catch is huge. And how about the protection up front? Great protection. And now Miami going up tempo again, trying to catch Maryland off guard.
1st and 10. Morris rolling out to his right. And you pointed to it right away. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. Ball at the 20. It gives to Miller. And Miller will get out to about the 15-yard line, a 4-yard pickup. There you see the Canes in the red zone, last in the ACC. 3rd and 6. Morris looking downfield, ball tipped, almost picked off again by none other than number 33, Alex Wood.
Hey, that's a sleeper pick. Andy Katz said it the other day at ESPN News. A sleeper pick. It was Georgia for the SEC.
34-yarder for Matt Bosher. Spencer Whipple with the hold. And this time, Bosher makes it look like a chip shot. So the senior from Jupiter, Florida, irons out the problems, and Miami puts it through 17-15. Travis Benjamin, the fastest player on the team, the junior from Belglade, Florida. And kicking it out of bounds. Anything else acceptable? 17-15, 36 seconds to play till half. And Bosher's going to put this one up in the sky. Dexter McDougal does not have an ACC record in returning. The redshirt freshman from Falmouth, Virginia. He gets a 5-yard return. And that's exactly what they do. Take a knee, let the clock run out. Head coach Ralph Friedgen, the Terrapins, leading 17-15 as we come to the end of the first half of play. Total yards for Maryland, 153. They have the lead. Miami, 295 yards, and they trail by 2. Entertaining first half, adjustments certainly coming. Right now, let's go to Dari Nokwa in the ESPNU halftime report.